A-I-T-A.
Sean, take it away.
All right. Am I the a-hole for last minute declining to go to a friend's wedding that is dry on New Year's Eve?
Whoa. Last minute declining.
All right.
Is he an a-hole?
My buddy, 33 male, is getting married to a girl that our friend group is not in love with. He loves her though, so we support him. We have known for months that this was a New Year's Eve wedding. I RSVP'd yes months ago with my wife. Several friends and I operated under the assumption that there would be booze at the wedding, especially considering it was New Year's Eve. Well, I found out yesterday that it's a dry wedding. Turns out is because of his fiance and her family.
Okay.
I asked my wife if she knew this and said no and was pissed. I texted the groom buddy and asked. He confirmed this. I told him this is something you should have told us a long time ago. I told him that my wife and I wouldn't be going. We want to spend the night drinking. I texted the rest of my friends about this, and oh boy, the group chat went off. This led to several more people backing out. Whoa. This is not how a bunch of people expected us to spend New Year's Eve. Really, the only ones that didn't back out are the 4 members of our 12-person group that are in the wedding.
Okay.
The groom buddy reached out to me and went off. Pretty much, he is now overspending on catering. He's having 20-ish less guests show up than planned, and this is all last minute. I've been called an a-hole because, among other things, for leading the charge, and people for not going to the wedding. AITA, guys.
Wow.
Dude, this one is crazy.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
Bro.
There's so much
I got to sit this guy down.
I
want to sit this guy down. I wish he was here.
I wish the OP would put his age on here right now.
I wish he would have told me his name so I can call him out for real.
We have the groom 33, but we don't. I wish we had the OP posters.
Was it in their in their friend group?
So I mean, they're pretty close. I would have to imagine pretty close.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So 33, anywhere from 30, 20, 29. Yeah, we'll say plus or minus 5.
Yeah,
Fair?
probably. When
Fair?
you're that age, you have a little bit wider.
There's a couple good takeaways. He already RSVP'd and said yes, he's going to go with his wife.
Months ago.
He knew it was on New Year's Eve. Yeah, I think that's the most important is he did RSVP.
Yeah.
Dude, bro, like, I'm going to just say this right now. I don't think that there's a lot of commentary that needs to be talked about. This guy's going to a wedding to support a marriage. Like, if you can't set down your beer and not drink for like a couple hours.
Not just a friend.
Yeah. And it's like New Year's Eve. It's like you can leave the wedding after you pay your respects. You know, you're in the wedding. It's not going to be till midnight. You could go for, 8 o'clock or whatever. Then that's when the party is. But like, you could drink outside. You could
take a flask.
Yeah, or take a flask. It turns out like they're having dry wedding because there's some type of scenario with his fiance and her family.
Sure,
that's a respectful thing. It's their wedding.
It's
not your wedding,
it's
dude.
It's their wedding. You're right.
You could take your alcohol and shove it up because like that is ridiculous. This guy shouldn't even be invited to your wedding. This guy isn't. He is an a-hole for not declining because this is ridiculous.
We're cheers and beers, and he's that worried about drinking one day of the year, bro. Yeah. Get out. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say, get out of here, dude. Grow up a little bit.
Grow up.
Like I said, if you want to drink, take a flask, bro. Take a flask. Don't whatever. Hide it. Whatever, dude.
But, sorry, I know I spilled it, but this guy is an a-hole.
I concur. I would 100% because that's just very selfish that you're just so worried about drinking on one night. Again, like we're cheers and beers. We love drinking here,
dude.
But we have to be respectful.
It's a wedding. It's not like a party.
Respectful. That's not you. It's not your day.
He's not saying that. No. He's just saying there's no liquor there. That's it. That's all he said.
Mm-hmm.
And to like tell everybody else, like, oh, I'm not going to go because of this.
Yeah.
All those people that are not going should also not be at the wedding.
No.
That just shows you who your real friends are.
Yeah. The groom and wife are better off, honestly. I think.
Yeah.
You can just tell, like, dude, we don't need that in here. They're that worried about taking one drink on one day, like, and you're this age.
Yeah.
It's time to grow up, buddy.
Yeah. And you can go out after and spend your New Year's Eve or whatever. It's a wedding, bro.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not at 12 o'clock.
No.
Midnight.
Yeah.
And that's not saying, like, fine. If you didn't RSVP, that'd be one thing.
Yeah.
But you did.
Yeah.
So you already committed. And now you're like, I can't get drunk like I thought I was going to and ruin this wedding for them? What the heck?
Well, I guess, what does it say, like, when he found out there's no alcohol there?
He found out.
I don't think it gave us, but maybe a couple weeks or something.
I'm assuming he probably assumed when he RSVP'd.
He knew, like, just last minute.
I don't know. This is a lot bigger deal than you guys are thinking of it as.
Okay,
I-
tell
Okay,
us.
I've
yeah,
been
what you got?
through-
What you got?
I've like heard of situations like this before. I mean, I
Sounds like
agree,
you're on the alcoholic side. Go on.
Well, I
Just
think
kidding.
I think if it's a wedding,
Allegedly, he's not an alcoholic. I'm just
if there-
joking.
no, I just no. Oh no,
I was-
Go ahead, Sean.
No,
I'm
I was
here.
joking.
Trust me,
I promise.
if I wouldn't be like this dude is doing, I'm like, yeah, if I really want to drink, I can sneak in flask. I can, like you said, it'll probably close earlier than.
You
Especially
don't
if
have to
there's
stay
no
for the
alcohol.
reception. If you just want to watch the event and just say you were
Well,
there.
it doesn't sound like there really is a reception. There's no
Well,
liquor.
again, that's me reading into it, and so I
but,
don't know for sure.
I know too. I remember like hearing this exact situation a few times with people I know, and it's wild that they wouldn't have alcohol there. Like that's crazy. I mean,
Well, dry weddings aren't unheard of. That's not uncommon.
I think it's a wedding,
but-
man.
but the ones I've been to where this
Maybe
was
they have
a
budgetary.
thing,
Again, I'm
where
reading
they-
into it. Maybe they have budgetary. It does say
but
family.
there's different ways
but-
to do it, like
Sure.
to budget wise. But I mean, yeah, he didn't handle it right. They shouldn't gang up. Yeah, I'd be there for my friend. If I really want to drink, I'll find a way to do it.
Right.
But too else to it. I think if you're actually having a wedding, like. That's crazy not to at least have like some champagne to pop bottles or something.
Well,
I don't
it
disagree.
says
Wild.
because of his fiance and family, so maybe they are.
Maybe they're religious
Maybe
or just
they
whatever. Like,
can't
who
drink.
knows?
Maybe
Yeah.
he's not supposed to be around.
I'm like,
We don't know.
that's us reading a little bit into it, right?
Yeah.
But we don't know. But
it's
there's something there.
But that's
clearly.
a reason for
Yes.
that. So let's
Right.
take account and be respectful. It's,
Yep.
it's the fiance's wedding as
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
So, question for you: Is
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
her
an
day.
a-hole
Yeah, it's her day, right?
for last minute declining to go to a friend's wedding that is a dry
Damn,
eye?
that's crazy.
A-hole.
So he's saying he's not going.
He's
at
not
all.
going.
Yep.
He said,
Yeah,
if
he's
I
a
can't
a-hole.
get
He's an
drunk
a-hole.
on
He's
New
an
Year's,
a-hole.
if I
He's an
can't get
a-hole.
drunk on New Year's Eve, I'm not going. This is
He-
about me. I don't care if it's your wedding. Shut up.